चलिए शुरू करते हैं। वृंदावन रम्यस्थान दिव्य-चिंतामणि धाम रतन मंदिर मनोहर आवृत कालिंदी रे राजहंसा केली कोरे ताहे शोभे कनक कमल तारा मध्ये हेमपीठ अष्टदले बेष्टित अष्टदले प्रधान नायिका तारामध्ये रत्नासने बोशियाचे दुई जने श्यामा संगे सुंदरी राधिका ओ रूप लावण्य राशी आम्ही या पोरीचे खासी हास्य परिहास संभाषणे नरोत्तम दास कोय नित्य लीला सुख मोय सदाई स्फुरुक मोरा मने वृंदावन रम्यस्थान दिव्य-चिंतामणि धाम रतन मंदिर मनोहर. We are on Chaitanya Charitamrita, Antya-lila, Volume 2, Chapter 11 and Chapter 12. Chapter 11 is Passing of Haridas Thakur. Namami Haridasam tam Chaitanyam tam cha tatprabhum samastitam apyan murtim swanke kritva nanartayah. Let me offer my respectful obeisances unto Haridas Thakur and his master Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who danced with the body of Haridas Thakur on his lap. Jai Jai Sri Chaitanya Jaya Dayamaya Jaya Dvaita Priya Nityananda Priya Jaya Jai Srinivasa Re Haridas Nath Jaya Srinivas Eshwara Haridas Nath Jaya Gadadhar Priya Swarupa Prananath Jaya Kashi Priya Jagadananda Praneshwara Jaya Rupa Sanatana Raghunatha Eshwara Jaya Gaura Deha Krishna Swayam Bhagwana Kripa Kari Deha Prabhu Nija Padadana Jaya Nityananda Chandra Jaya Chaitanya Prana Tomara Charana Ravinde Bhakti Deha Dana Jai Advaita Chandra Chaitanya Arya Swacharane Bhakti Deha Jai Advaita Charya Jaya Gaura Bhakta Gana Gaura Yara Prana Sabha Bhakta Mili More Bhakti Deha Dana Jaya Rupa Sanatana Jiva Raghunath Raghunath Gopala Chaya Moranath Ei Sab Prasade Likhi Chaitanya Lila Guna Yaiche Taiche Likhi Kari Apana Pavana. All glories to all the devotees and all the six Goswamis and all the associates of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He says, with their blessings, I am writing all this. I do not know how to write properly. Similarly, I do not know how to speak properly. But yes, we are trying to purify ourselves by reciting these descriptions. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu resided in Jagannath Puri and happily passed his days in the mood of Radha Rani. Sarup Damodar and Ramanand Rai were always with him. Govinda used to serve him. One day, Govinda, his usual routine was Mahaprabhu used to eat food and then take the prasadam and give it to Haridas Thakur. So Govinda gave food to Mahaprabhu. Then the remnants he took and went to Haridas Thakur. When Haridas Thakur was he used to chant 300,000, so he used to sit and chant most of the times. But now, this time when Govinda came, he saw that Haridas Thakur is lying down on his back and he's chanting. And his chanting is very slow. It's not very, the speed is not there. Govinda said, Haridas Thakur, please rise up and have your food, have your prasadam. Haridas said, I don't want to have prasadam now. Why? I have still not finished my chanting. Let me first finish my chanting, then I have my prasadam. He said, no, but this is Mahaprasadam. This is Jagannath's prasadam. You cannot say no. He said, okay. Because Jagannath's prasadam and Jagannath is the same. Saying this, he offered prayers to the Mahaprasadam and took a little portion and then ate it. The next day, Govinda went back and he told Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that Haridas Thakur was lying down and chanting and he did not have the prasadam also. He had very little. Next day, Mahaprabhu went to see Haridas and asked, Haridas, everything good with you? All well? Haridas offered his prayers to Lord and said, my body is all right, but my mind and intelligence are not well. Prabhu kahe, kona vyadi? Kahata nirnaya? What happened to you? Teno koe sankhya kirtana na puraya. He said, oh, there is no vyadhi, there is no disease. But since you're asking me, oh Mahaprabhu, my disease is that I could not complete my rounds today. This is my disease and it has been happening quite regularly. I'm not able to complete my rounds as I used to previously. Prabhu kahe Vrindavan, sankhya alpa kara. You have become old. So reduce your sankhya, reduce your count. You are already siddha deha. Siddha deha tumi sadhane agraha kena kara. You are already siddha. Do not, why are you torturing yourself so much? You are already liberated and therefore you need not follow all the regulative principles so much now. You had come here in this world to show the importance of nama. And you've already done that. Many people are inspired by you. They know they want to be like you. You've already achieved that. So that's why ebe alpa sankhya kari kara sankirtana. Now you reduce your sankhya, but if you want, you can keep doing your sankirtan, the chanting or the singing. You can do the sankirtan, reduce your sankhya, reduce your counts. Haridas Thakur said, Suno mora satya nivedana. Please listen to me what I want to say. You know my birth. I was born in a very low family. I am the most abominable, unseeable, untouchable. Still, you have accepted me as your servant. You are of free will, but I dance as per your will. I have had one desire for a very long time. I think that quite soon, my Lord, you will bring to a close your pastimes in this world. So, my Lord, I have one request. My Lord, I have one request. I want to close my pastimes before yours. So I want to go before you. I do not want to see the closing chapter of your pastimes. So before that comes, kindly let my body fall down in your lotus feet. I wish to catch your lotus like feet upon my heart and see your moon-like face. With my tongue, I shall chant your holy name, Sri Krishna Chaitanya. That is my desire, Mahaprabhu. Kindly, let me give up my body in this way. O most merciful Lord, your mercy, if by your mercy it is possible, kindly grant me my desire. Prabhu kahe Haridasa ye tumi magibe, Krishna kripa maya taha avashya karibe. Mahaprabhu said, whatever you are asking, Haridas, Krishna will fulfill it. But, oh Haridas, do you realize that whatever happiness I have here in Jagannath Puri is because of your association? And you are talking such things that you want to leave before me. What will I do without you? It is not fitting for you to leave me and go, and I'll be left behind. Haridas Thakur caught the feet of Mahaprabhu and said, my Lord, please Please don't create this illusion. Please. If an insignificant ant dies like me dies, what is the loss? But my Lord, you are always affectionate to your devotees. I'm just an imitation devotee. Nevertheless, this is my wish. Please fulfill my desire. Mahaprabhu didn't say anything. It was already time for his new duties, so Mahaprabhu left and went to Lord Jagannath. Next day again, he came to see Haridas Thakur. After embracing him, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu left to perform his noon duties and went to sea to take his bath. The next morning, after visiting Jagannath temple, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, accompanied by all his devotees, went hastily to Sri Haridas Thakur. They all came in front of Haridas Thakur, who now looked at Mahaprabhu and offered his respects to the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and all the Vaishnavas. Prabhu कहे, Haridasa, कहा समाचारा? What is the news? Haridas कहे, प्रभु ये कृपा तुम्हारा. Oh, Haridas said, everything, whatever, my Lord, is your mercy. Upon hearing this, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu immediately began great congregational chanting in the courtyard. Vakreshwar Pandit was the chief dancer, headed by Sarup Damodar. All the devotees now, so Haridas Thakur is there, and everybody is singing loudly and dancing. In front of all the great devotees, Ramanand Rai, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu started to describe the qualities of Haridas Thakur. And as he described the qualities of Haridas Thakur, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu seemed to possess 5 mouths. He was so happy to talk about Haridas. After hearing the transcendental qualities of Haridas Thakur, all the devotees present there were struck with wonder. They all offered their respectful obeisances to the lotus feet of Haridas Thakur. Haridas Thakur made Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sit down in front of him. And then he fixed his eyes. Haridas Thakur is there and he's making Mahaprabhu sit in front of him. And then Haridas Thakur is looking at him. Like 2 bumblebees on the lotus face of the Lord. Swaridayani dharila prabhura charana sarva bhakta padarenu mastaka bhushana sarva bhakta padarenu mastaka bhushana. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shabda Balena Bar Bar Prabhu Mukha Madhuri Piya Netre Jaladhara. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shabda Karite Ucharana Namera Sahita Prana Kaila Utkramana. Namera Sahita Prana Kaila Utkramana. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Shabda Karite Ucharana. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Shabda Kare Ucharana. Namera Sahita Prana Kaila Utkramana. Namera Sahita Prana Kaila Utkramana. Haridas Thakur made Mahaprabhu sit in front of him. And then he held the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu on his heart. So Mahaprabhu's feet on his heart. Eyes fixed on Mahaprabhu's lotus-like face. And then he took the dust of all the devotees who were chanting there. He took it and put it on his head. And then he started chanting the name Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shabda Bale Bar Bar Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Repeating it again. Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya. And his eyes are drinking the nectar from Mahaprabhu's face. Shri Krishna. So his eyes are fully fixed on Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya. And from his eyes, he's taking Mahaprabhu's, he's drinking the nectar and of the face of the Lord, and tears are constantly gliding through his eyes. And then, while chanting the holy name of Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya, he gave up the air of his life and left his body. This is such a glorious death. Mahaprabhu standing in front of you. It gives me goosebumps every time I think of it. Eyes fixed on Mahaprabhu. Sand, the lotus, the sand of all the from the feet of all the devotees, congregational chanting happening, listening. And from your mouth chanting Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Tears rolling down the eyes. This is the glorious death. This is what they talk in Bhagavad Gita. And Haridas Thakur passed away like this. Seeing the wonderful death of Haridas Thakur by his own will, which was just like a mystic yogi, everyone remembered the passing away of Bhishma. Hare Krishna Shabde Sabe Kare Kolahala Premanande Mahaprabhu Haila Vivala Haridaser Tanu Prabhu Kole Laila Uthana Angane Nachena Prabhu Prema Vishtahana Prabhura Aveshe Avesh Sarva Bhakti Gana Premaveše sabe nache करे न कीर्तन Premaveše sabe nache करे न कीर्तन Premaveše sabe nache करे न कीर्तन. There was a tumultuous sound, noise as they all chanted Hari Bol, Hari, Hari Krishna, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became overwhelmed with ecstatic love. He saw him passing. And Mahaprabhu went and took Haridasa's body in his own hand. You can see the picture is given here, beautiful picture. And placed it on his lap. And then began to dance in the courtyard in great ecstatic love. Because of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's ecstatic love, all the devotees were helpless. And in ecstatic love, they also started doing the Sankirtan. All of them started chanting the Krishna Mahamantra with great, because this is a very glorious passing away. This is how one has to pass. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu danced for some time, and then Sarup Damodar Goswami informed him that there are other rituals to be performed with the body of Thakur Haridas. The body of Thakur Haridas was then raised onto a carrier, and that resembled an airship, and then taken to the sea, accompanied by congregational chanting. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu danced in the front of the procession, and Vakreshwar Pandit, along with other devotees, chanted and danced behind him. Mahaprabhu bathed the body of Haridas Thakur in the sea, and he said, now this sea has become a great pilgrimage site. Everyone drank the water that had touched the lotus feet of Haridas Thakur, and then they smeared the remnants of the Lord Jagannath sandalwood pulp on Haridas Thakur's body. After a hole was dug in the sand, beautiful pictures. After the hole was dug in the sand, the body of Haridas Thakur was placed onto it, and remnants of Lord Jagannath, such as his silken robes, sandalwood pulp, and cloth were placed on the body. All around the body, the devotees performed Sankirtan, and with his transcendental hands, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally covered the body of Haridas Thakur with the sand, chanting Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. The devotees covered the body of Haridas Thakur with sand and then constructed a platform upon the side. The platform was protected from all sides by fencing it. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu danced and chanted all around the platform, and as the holy name of Hari roared tumultuously, the whole universe became filled with the vibration. After Sankirtan, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu bathed in the sea, and his devotees swimming and playing in the water in great jubilation. After circumambulating the tomb of Haridas Thakur, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to Singhadwara gate at Jagannath temple. The whole city chanted in congregation, and tumultuous sound vibrated all over the city. Approaching the Singhadwara, Mahaprabhu spread his cloth and began to beg prasadam from all shopkeepers there, because the ritual was when somebody dies, then we have to perform a feast. So Mahaprabhu went to all the shopkeepers. He doesn't have money to do the feast. So he's going to the to the shopkeepers and begging, give me something. I have to do the feast for Haridas Thakur. I am begging prasadam for a festival, honoring the passing away of Haridas Thakur. Hearing all this, shopkeepers immediately started giving to Mahaprabhu. Who will say no to Mahaprabhu? Sarup Damodar came there because Mahaprabhu was right now in a different zone. Sarup Damodar came there and he said, Mahaprabhu, you don't have to do all this. We'll take care of it. And they told the shopkeeper, please deliver 4 palmfuls of prasadam for each and every item. And in this way, varieties of prasadam was collected, and then a feast was done in the memorial service of Haridas Thakur. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally served everybody. He was not accustomed to taking prasadam in small quantities. He therefore put on each plate at least what 5 men can eat. Sarup Damodar Goswami then requested Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, please sit down, Mahaprabhu. With these men to help me, I will distribute the prasadam. 4 men, Sarup Damodar, Jagdanand, Kashishwar, and everybody distributed the prasadam to everyone in the memorial service. All the devotees who sat down would not eat the prasadam as long as the Lord has not eaten. On that day, however, Kashi Mishra had extended an invitation to the Lord. Therefore, Kashi Mishra personally went there and delivered the prasadam to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with great attention and made him eat. Paramanand Puri, Brahmanand Bharati, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu all sat down to eat the prasadam, and when he began to eat, all the Vaishnavas also ate. After the prasadam was done, flour and sandalwood pulp were given to all, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu decorated each and every one of them. Overwhelmed with ecstatic love, Mahaprabhu offered benediction to all the devotees, which all the devotees heard with great satisfaction. Haridasera Vijayotsava ye kaila darshana, ye iha nitya kaila, ye kaila kritana, ye tanre valu kadite karila gamana, tara madhe mahotsava, ye kaila bhojana, achire haibete sabara, Krishna prapti, Haridasa darshane haya ichha shakti. Mahaprabhu blessed everybody, and he said, anyone who has seen this festival of Haridas Thakur's passing away, anyone who has chanted and danced here, anyone who has offered sand on the body of Haridas Thakur, and anyone who has joined this festival to partake the prasadam will achieve the favor of Krishna very soon. There is such a wonderful power in seeing Haridas Thakur. Kripa kari Krishna mora Adi-lila sanga, swatantra Krishna ikcha kaila sanga bhanga. Haridasera ichaya be haila chalite, amara shakti tanre narila rakhite. He said, Krishna was very merciful upon me. That's why he gave me the association of Haridas Thakur. But when Thakur Haridas wanted to leave the world, it is not in my power to detain him. Simply by his will, Haridas Thakur could give up his life and go away exactly like Bhishma. Haridas Thakur was the crown jewel on the head of the world, of this world. Without him, the world is bereft of this valuable jewel. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then said, Jai Jai Haridas Bali. Everybody say, Jai Jai Haridas, Jai Jai Haridas. And everybody started singing that way. And then Mahaprabhu personally started dancing. Sabe gaya, Jai 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 Haridas, Namera Mahima Yena, Karila Prakasha. Everybody started singing, Jaya 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 Haridas, Namera Mahima Yena, Karila Prakasha, Jaya 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 Haridas, Namera Prakash, Mahima Yena, Karila Prakasha. Everybody started singing, Jai Jai Haridas, Jai Jai Haridas, Jai Jai Haridas. Thereafter, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu made farewell to all devotees with a mixed feeling of happiness and distress, and then he took rest. The life and characteristics of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu are exactly like the ocean of nectar, one drop of which can please the mind and ear. Anyone who desires to cross over the ocean of nations, please hear with great faith the life and characteristics of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Shri Rupa Raghunatha Pade Yara Asa, Chaitanya Charitamrita Kahe Krishnadas. So this is the beautiful pictures you are seeing there. All this place is still there in Samadhi of Haridas Thakur. It's there in Puri. So if next time, if you are able to go to Puri, you must definitely make a visit there. And the tree where he, Siddha Bakula, where he used to chant, all those places are there. And you must think of all these pastimes when you go to those samadhis. All right, now we get into chapter 12. Dealings between Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Jagdanand Pandit. If you remember Jagdanand Pandit, he used to criticize Bhagwan wherever he used to find anything wrong. They all thought Bhagwan is ours. So they took the liberty to criticize. And Mahaprabhu had sent him, please, Jagdanand, you go to my mother and go there and tell my mother that I'm all right over here. You are the right person to talk to my mother, and tell her that I am coming and eating all the prasad every day. And I want you to go to my mother. So Jagdanand had left. We are going to hear more dealings with Jagdanand. श्रूयतां नित्यं गीयतां मुदा चिंतयतां bhaktas chintaya Chaitanya Charitamrita. O devotees, may the transcendental life and characteristics of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu always be heard, chanted and meditated upon with great happiness. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Dayamoya Jaya Jaya Nityananda Kripa Sindhu Jaya Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Karuna Sagara Jaya Gaura Bhakta Guna Kripa Purnantara. Mahaprabhu was getting into the mood of Radha Rani all the time, and he would become morose continuously because of the feelings manifested in the separation of Krishna. The Lord would cry, Ha ha Krishna Prananatha Vrajendra Nandana Kaha yaha kaha paya Mureli Vadana Ratra Dina Dasa Swasti Nahi Mane Kashte Ratri Gonaya Swarupa Ramananda Sane. Mahaprabhu used to keep crying, Ha ha Krishna, Ha Pranath, Ha Vrajendra Nandan, where are you? Where are you? Where should I find you? O Murli Vandana. The one who plays Murli. This was his situation day and night, unable to find peace of mind. He would pass his days with great difficulty in the company of Sarup Damodar and Ramanand Rai. After, as every year, time came for people from Bengal to arrive for the Jagannath Rath Yatra festival, headed by Shivanand Sen, Advaita Acharya, all the devotees assembled in Navadvipa, and then the plan started. Inhabitants of Kulingram, Khandgram. In fact, Nityanand Prabhu was told that he should not come, but Nityanand Prabhu also could not follow Mahaprabhu's orders, so he would break this and he would come. Srivas Acharya Thakur also came with his wife Malini and his three brothers. Then the wife of Shivananda also started coming. She also came. All these devotees, before leaving for Jagannath Puri, went to Sachi Mata, took her blessings. Shivanand Sen, like usual, made plan for the entire trip and then took care of everyone. He knew all the paths leading to Orissa. One day, when the party was being checked by a toll collector, the devotees were allowed to pass, and Shivanand Sen remained behind to pay the taxes. The party went into a village and waited beneath a tree because no one but Shivananda Sen could arrange for the residential quarters. So at that time, everybody went. Shivananda Sen is left behind, trying to figure out the toll and the formalities. So these people came and there was no residential quarters. So Nityanand Prabhu didn't get any place to stay, so he was a little angry. And he showed his anger. He was hungry also. And he was upset because he had not obtained a suitable residence. He got so angry that he started calling Shivanand Sen ill names. And he said, Tina putra maruka shivara ekhana na aila, bhoke more mari genu, mora vasana devila. What's the point of Shivananda Sena? He has 3 sons and he himself, none of them could make a proper arrangement. Not even one residence was arranged. I'm so hungry. I feel like I'll die because he has not come. Let his 3 sons die. Shivanand's wife was there. What is what is Nityananda Prabhu talking? She was very upset and she started crying, and then she came running to Shivananda Sen and said, Nityananda Prabhu has cursed, our 3 sons will die. Shivananda said, keep quiet. I know what Nityananda Prabhu is. And if the 3 sons are going to die, let them die. Yes, it is true, I caused inconvenience to Nityananda Prabhu. If the 3 sons has to die, let them die. Saying this, afterwards, when Shivananda Sen went to Nityananda Prabhu just kicked him. Very pleased at being kicked, Shivananda Sen quickly arranged for the milkman's house to be the Lord's residence. Shivananda Sen touched the feet of Nityananda Prabhu and led him to his residence. After giving the Lord his quarters, Shivananda Sen, being very pleased, now said, Aje mora bhartya kriya kari, angikara kaila yemana aprada bhartyera yogya phaladila. Now, today I feel that you have, Shivananda Sen is saying, today I feel nice because now I feel now you have accepted me. Now you consider me as your own. That's why you kicked me and you punished me for my offense. When you love somebody, you can be very open to them. So now I feel so good, Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, that you kicked me. You got angry at me. You considered me as your own. My dear Lord, your chastising me is your causeless mercy. Who in the 3 worlds can understand your real character? Today, my birth, my family activities, all have become successful, my dear Lord. Today I have achieved Artha, Aji Mora Safal Haila, Janma Kula Karma, Aji Painu Krishna Bhakti, Artha Kama Dharma. Oh my Lord, today I have got the ultimate satisfaction, Bhakti towards Lord Krishna, and all the 4 things, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, are satisfied. Nityananda Prabhu listened to this and is smiling. He was very much pleased. Being very much pleased by Nityananda Prabhu's behavior, Shivananda Sen began to arrange residential quarters for all the Vaishnavas headed by Advaita Acharya. One of the nature of Nityananda Prabhu, he says, is contradictory. When he becomes angry and kicks someone, it is actually for the person's benefit. Shivananda Sen's nephew, Shrikanta, felt offended at Nityananda Prabhu's behavior, and he commented on the matter when his uncle was absent. My uncle is well known as one of the associates of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But Lord Nityananda, the way he spoke, he is trying to assert his superiority by kicking him. After saying this, Shrikanta, who was just a little boy, left the group. He was so angry. He's like, this is not accepted. He left the group and traveled alone to the residence of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He went there. He was still wearing his shirt and coat. He met Govinda. Govinda took him to Lord. He paid his obeisances. The Lord said, my dear Shrikant, first take off these garments, whatever you are wearing. As Govinda was warning Shrikant, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, don't bother him. Let Shrikant do whatever he likes, for he has come here in a very distressed state of mind. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu inquired from Shrikanta about all the Vaishnavas, and the boy informed the Lord about everybody, naming one after the other. And when Shrikanta Sen heard the Lord say he's distressed, he could understand Lord, and the Lord has understood what happened there. As he described the Vaishnavas, therefore, he did not mention Lord Nityananda's kicking Shivananda Sen. Meanwhile, all the devotees arrived and went to meet the Lord. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu received them all as he had in the previous years. The women, however, kept a little distance and saw him from a distance. Like every year, the residential quarters were arranged. Everybody knew which room was theirs. So they went, and then Mahaprabhu, the Gundicha Mahajan festival happened, everything, like every year. This year, there was one more thing. Shivananda Sen introduced his 3 sons to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And because they were his sons, the Lord showed great mercy on them. Lord Chaitanya asked the youngest son name, and Shivananda Sen informed the Lord that he was Paramananda Das. Once before, when Shivananda Sen had visited Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu at his residence, the Lord had told him, when this son was born, give him the name Puridas. So even though they kept the name Parmanand Das, Mahaprabhu used to call him Puridas. When Shivanand Sen introduced the child to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the Lord put his toe into the child's mouth. No one can cross over the fortune, the ocean of Shivanand Sen's great fortune, for the Lord considered Shivanand Sen as his own family. The Lord ate lunch in the company of all the devotees, and after washing his hands and mouth, he gave order to Govinda, Govinda, शिवानंदेरा प्रकृति पुत्र यावत एथाया आमा avashesha patra tara yena paya. Govinda, as long as Shivanand's family is here in Puri, please give him the remnants of my food. There was another resident from Nadia. His name was Parmeshwara. He was a confectioner living near the home of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. When the Lord was a boy, he would visit the house of Parmeshwar Modak again and again, and the confectioner would supply the Lord milk and sweetmeats. The Lord would eat them. Parmeshwar Modak had been affectionate towards Lord since childhood. He was one of those who came that year to see the Lord. When he offered his obeisances to the Lord, he said, I am the same Parmeshwar. Upon seeing him, Lord was very happy to see the confectioner with whom he used to take sweetmeats. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, may you be blessed. I'm very happy to see you again. Parmeshwar then informed Mukundara Mata has also come. Hearing this, the mother of Mukunda, she also came. But because of affection for Parmeshwar, he did not say anything. An intimate relationship sometimes makes a person overstep formal etiquette. Thus, Parmeshwar actually pleased the Lord in his heart by simple and affectionate behavior. So they maintained that etiquette. All the devotees engaged in the cleansing ceremony of Gundicha for 4 consecutive months. They observed all the festivals. The wives extended, such as Malini, extended invitations for lunch. That was the ritual. From Bengal, the devotees had brought various types of Bengali food, which Mahaprabhu liked. They also cooked grains and vegetables that Mahaprabhu liked. During the day, Mahaprabhu engaged in various activities with his devotees. All the devotees from Bengal would regularly invite him. Mahaprabhu told them, all of you come here to see me every year. This must be really a great trouble for you. So I would like to forbid all of you from coming again and again. I enjoy your company, but I know there's so much of trouble in coming all the way from Bengal till here. I also told Nityanand Prabhu that he should not come, but he does not listen to me. He keeps coming. I am very, very grateful to you, all of you. You are all my devotees who just come here for me. You leave your families, your home. You travel such difficult path just for me. I'm very, very grateful. I'm a mendicant and I have no money. I do not know how to clear the debt. You love me so much. I only have this body. That I always surrender to you, oh my devotees. However you want, sell my body, it's your property. He would get overwhelmed with emotions and he would go and he would catch hold of his devotees and began to cry. Time had come for everybody to leave, and Mahaprabhu and everybody was in tears. Nobody wants to leave each other. Their hearts were melting and they were shedding incessant tears. Mahaprabhu bade farewell to each and everybody. And Lord specifically advised Nityanand Prabhu, please do not come here again and again. You will have my association in Bengal. The devotees of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu began their journey crying while the Lord remained morosely at his residence. The previous year, Jagdanand Pandit, following the Lord's order, had returned to the city of Nadia to see Sachi Mata. He offered his obeisances to Sachi Mata and spoke to her and gave the message that Mahaprabhu always comes, and sometimes Mahaprabhu sitting in Puri says, oh, that my mother fed me so much. And Sachi Mata is listening and Sachi Mata is saying, I wish he can really come and eat my food. I don't want to hear the stories that he is coming indirectly. I wish he can be in front of me and I can give him the food. That will be my satisfaction. And sometimes I do feel that Nimai has eaten them. But sometimes I feel like I'm dreaming. In this way, Jagdanand and Sachi Mata, they talked day and night about the happiness of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Jagdanand Pandit met all the other devotees in Nadia. They were all happy to have him present. Then it was time for Jagdanand to come back from Nadia to Jagannath Puri. So devotees from Bengal are going back to Bengal, from Puri to Bengal. Jagdanand was there for his time to come back to Puri. The devotees in Nadia used to invite Jagdanand Puri, feed him, and they would want to know what Mahaprabhu does at Puri, and he would go on telling all the stories about Mahaprabhu. Jagdanand stayed at the house of Shivanand Sen for some time, and they prepared about 16 seers of scented sandalwood oil. They filled large earthen pots with the aromatic oil, and with great care, Jagdanand Pandit brought it to Jagannath Puri. So 16 seers of oil, scented sandalwood oil. So sandalwood is expensive, and the oil is very expensive. But they made it for Mahaprabhu. Because Mahaprabhu used to get this emotions, right? So his air is, everything would go bad. So to cool him off, because in the ecstatic mode, his body would get hot or anything. So to cool him, it's better to apply the sandalwood oil. Sandalwood has cooling properties. So they all thought, okay, Mahaprabhu gets in this ecstatic emotion, and Jagdanand told he keeps crying the whole night. Sometimes he's fainting. So they said, okay, let's give him sandalwood oil. They made it. Jagdanand got it. And he went to Govinda and said, Govinda, this oil, please keep it with you. And please rub this oil on the body of the Lord. Govinda kept the oil. Next day, Govinda took the oil to Mahaprabhu and wanted to massage. And the oil had such beautiful smell. Mahaprabhu said, what is this oil? He said, sandalwood oil. Sandalwood oil, it's expensive. Who gave you? Jagdanand brought it. He brought so much sandalwood oil just for you. And he told me that it is his desire that I should apply this little oil on you so that your blood pressure would be normal due to bile and air. It will all be diminished. Pitta vayu vadi prakopa shantahaya. That's why he gave me this oil. And he prepared a large jug of it in Bengal. And with great care, he has brought it here from all the way from Bengal. Mahaprabhu, he got it here. Prabhu kahe, sannyasira nahi tele adhikara. Tahate sugandhi taila paramadhikara. He said, oh, I'm a sannyasi. Sannyasi should not be taking such oils. And that too, scented oil for a sannyasi. Oh, take it out immediately, Govinda. Do one thing. Jagannath dehi tela dipayena jwale tara parishrama haiva parama safale. Do one thing, Govinda. Take all this oil, go to Jagannath temple, donate it there. At least there, this oil will be used for the lamp of Jagannath, and the hard work that he did, Jagdanand did from getting it from Bengal to here will be successful. What can Govinda say? Govinda went to Jagdanand and told, this is what Mahaprabhu said, I'm not applying your oil is going to Jagannath ji now. Jagdanand didn't say anything, didn't retaliate, he just kept quiet. 10 days passed. Govinda again told Mahaprabhu, would you please reconsider? It is the desire of Jagdanand Pandit that your lordship accept the oil. Mahaprabhu got really angry. Yeah? Why just the oil? Govinda is quiet. Why just the oil? Get a measure also for me. Get a measure. Oil, measure, everything. Sannyasi should need a measure. Somebody will keep massaging. And sannyasi should have oil. Get it. Go. Have I taken sannyasa for this happiness? Looks like you guys think sannyasa means serving the body. So have I taken sannyasa for this happiness? Accepting this oil would bring my ruination. This will ruin everything. People will laugh at me and all of you. If someone passing on the road smelled scented oil on me, what will they think? They'll think I'm just a Dari sannyasi. A Dari sannyasi means all those tantric sannyasis who keep women for sense gratification. He says, they'll think I'm a Dari sannyasi. When Govinda heard all this, he remained silent. Next day, again, he went to Jagdanand and he said, my dear, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not accepting anything. Prabhu kahe, Pandita taila, Anila, Gauda haite, Amita sannyasi taila, Napari laite. So Jagdanand now was like, okay, let me go and talk to Mahaprabhu directly. Jagdanand came to Mahaprabhu. And he said, Mahaprabhu, please accept the oil. This was made by all these people in Bengal. Mahaprabhu said, my dear Pandit, you have got me some oil from Bengal, but you must know, what do you look at me? Am I not in renounced order? And does it look good on a person like me, a sannyasi like me, to put such oil? I know you have worked very hard to get the oil from there. My only thing I will say now, go and give it to Jagannath ji, so that it may be burned into the lamps and your labor in preparing the oil will be fruitful. Jagdanand by that time was very angry, but his anger is controlling. Jagdanand had this habit, he would get very annoyed. So Jagdanand is annoyed, but he wants to keep his calm. Jagdanand is like, Ke tumhara kahe mithyavani? Who's told all these lies to you? Jagdanand is saying, Ami Gauda haite taila kabu nahi ani. I didn't get any oil from Bengal. Ete bali ghare haite taila kalash ilaya prabhu ra aage angite pheli labbangiya. So what he did? He said, who told you, Mahaprabhu? I got some oil from Bengal. And then after saying this, Jagannath Pandit took that whole jug of oil from the room where it was kept and then threw it right in front of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and broke it. So the entire courtyard was filled with oil. He said, who told I got any oil from Bengal? Broke the pot. Broke the jug. Oil was all spilled everywhere. And Jagannath Pandit returned to his residence, bolted the door and lay down. 3 days, Jagannath Pandit did not Jagdanand. Jagdanand Pandit did not open the door, lying down in his room. Govinda is going, tuck, tuck, eat your food for you. No response. Go away. The message went to Mahaprabhu. Jagdanand has locked his door for 3 days and not eaten one single thing. Mahaprabhu, this is not right. Then Mahaprabhu went 3 days later and said, Prabhu kahe, open the door. My dear Jagdanand Pandit. Tuck, 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 tuck. Jagdanand, open the door. Utha Pandita. Mahaprabhu is saying, oh Pandit, get up. Utha Pandita. Aji Bhiksha Amay Karya Randhane. Madhyane Asibaye bhi yahi darshane. Pandit, talk, talk, knocking the door. Pandit, I want you to personally cook my lunch today. I am going to the temple now to see the Lord. I will return at noon. Jagdanand is inside the door locked and Mahaprabhu is like, Pandit, I want to have lunch with you. So you're going to cook my food. I'm going to the temple, so keep the food ready. After this, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu left. Jagdanand Pandit now got up from his bed, took his bath, began to cook varieties of vegetables. And after finishing his noontime ritualistic duties, the Lord arrived for lunch. Jagdanand Pandit washed the Lord's feet, gave the Lord a sitting place, He had cooked rice, mixed it with ghee, piled it on a high piled it high on a banana leaf, and then there were varieties of vegetables, all placed around in pots made of the banana tree bark. On the rice and vegetable were tulsi flowers, and in front of Lord were cakes, sweet rice, and other prasadam of Jagannath. The Lord said, so every plate was set for Lord. Lord said, please spread another leaf. So that, and then put rice and put everything, whatever you put on my plate, put that everything. And now Jagdanand Pandit, please sit with me. I want to have lunch with you together. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu kept his hands raised and would not accept the prasadam until Jagdanand Pandit, with great affection and love, spoke the following words. Apane prasadalaha pache muni laimu, tomara agra ami kema na khandimu. Jagdanand said, you please take your prasadam yourself. I shall eat later. I shall not refuse your request. You know it, Mahaprabhu. So I will eat. Now first you eat. So after 3 days, Jagdanand spoke something. Mahaprabhu was very happy. At least he opened his mouth. Jagdanand, then Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then accepted the lunch, and when he had tasted the vegetables, he again began to speak. And he said, Mahaprabhu is saying, Krodheshwara pakera haya aicha swada eita janiya tomaya Krishnera prasada. You have become a Krodheshwara today. But even in your anger, wow, what food you have cooked, Pandit. Food is very delicious. This shows that Krishna is very pleased with you. आपने खाइबे कृष्णा तहारा लगिया तुम्हारा हस्तपा के कराया उत्तम करिया. Because Krishna will personally eat the food. Krishna make you cook the food so nicely. You offer such nectarian rice to Krishna. Who can estimate the limit of your fortune? Mahaprabhu is eating the food and praising Jagdanand, who was all in anger. Now where will the anger be? Jagdanand said, he who will eat has cooked this. He who will eat has cooked this. As far as I am considered, I just collected the ingredients. Jagdanand continued to offer the Lord varieties of vegetables. Out of fear, Lord did not say anything. So Jagdanand is going on pouring more. Mahaprabhu said, if I say anything, this man, God knows, if he gets angry again, he may just do something. So Mahaprabhu is quiet. He's only laughing, smiling, talking nicely. And this person is like, don't give me credit. I just collected the ingredients. That person who had to cooked. Eat. Mahaprabhu went on eating. He ate so much that day. He was forced to eat so much that he ate 10 times more than the other days. Again and again. Mahaprabhu is like, can I get up? No, eat more. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu dared not to forbid him to feed him more than. He just continued eating, fearful that Jagdanand would fast again if he stopped. At last, Mahaprabhu is like, please, my stomach is already very full. Please, can I get up now? Please allow. You've already made me eat 10 times more today. Please stop. Jagdanand then stopped. After that, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu stood up, washed his hands and face and mouth. Then Jagdanand went inside, brought some spices, cloves, etc., a garland and sandalwood pulp. Accepting the sandalwood pulp and garland, the Lord sat down and said, Jagdanand Pandit, I listened to you very much. I ate everything. Now it's your turn to eat in front of me. We decided we'll have lunch together, but you didn't. So now you eat in front of me. Jagdanand said, my Lord, you go take rest. I will take the prasadam after making some arrangements. Ramai Pandit and Raghunath Bhatta did the cooking, and I want to give them also some rice and vegetables. So you go and take rest. I will eat. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then told Govinda, you remain here. When Pandita has come, inform me. After Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had said this and left, Jagdanand Pandit spoke to Govinda. Go quickly and massage the Lord's feet. He said, you may tell him, the Pandit has just sat down to take his meal. I shall keep some remnants of Lord's food for you. When he is asleep, come and take your portion. Jagdanand Pandit thus distributed the remnants of Lord's food to Ramai, Nandai, Govinda, and Raghunath Bhatta. He also personally ate the remnants of the food left by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then the Lord again sent Govinda. The Lord told him, go. Dekha, Jagdananda prasada paya ki nahi paya. Go and see if did he eat his food or not. And please come soon and tell me. Seeing Jagdanand Pandit was indeed eating, Govinda informed the Lord. Now the Lord was very peaceful, and then he went to sleep. The affectionate, loving exchanges between Jagdanand Pandit and Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu continued in this manner, exactly like the exchanges between Satyabhama and Sri Krishna in Srimad Bhagavatam. Who can estimate the limit of Jagdanand Pandit's fortune? He himself is the example of his own great fortune. Anyone who hears about the loving exchange between Jagdanand Pandit and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, or who reads Jagdanand's book Prem Vivarta, can understand what love is. Moreover, he achieves ecstatic love of Krishna. Shri Rupa Raghunatha Pade Yar Asa Chaitanya Charitamrita Kahe Krishnadas. Thus ends the Bhaktivedanta purport to Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Antya-lila, 12th chapter, describing the Jagdanand Pandit's loving dealings with Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So now we are done with this chapter. We'll meet next week. May all your days and night be Chaitanyamay. May Haridas Thakur bless us. May we take name of Bhagwan continuously. Jai Shri Krishna. Radhe Radhe.
Radhe.